Good morning to my students. You know very well, I have started teaching topic in English grammar, that is syntax. I have already discussed before starting of teaching syntax. In syntax, we learn how to write sentence correctly. Under the chapter of the syntax, it is learned whether the sentence is correct or incorrect. Thereafter, it was told by me, the verb must agree with its subject in number and person. And singular subject follow the singular verb and the plural subject follow the plural verb. I started teaching in this way. Thereafter, I taught rule one by one. And near about, I have taught you most of the important rules that are very helpful for you for the purpose of writing correct English. And it should be always in your mind. Whenever you begin to write, you have to learn how to write your English grammatically correct. It is the best way to communicate your own ideas, to write your own English, because writing of incorrect English is not a good thing. It is not a healthy practice, especially in the field of English language and literature. In course of teaching syntax, I taught whenever three persons are found in a sentence that follow the rule of 231. Here, 2 means second person. Second person. 3 means third person. 3 means third person. And 1 means first person. 1 means first person. It means I do want to say, in a sentence, if there are 3 persons are found, the sentence is arranged by taking the help of 2, 3, 1. First of all, second person is written, thereafter third person, after it first person is written, and plural verb is used. Again I am telling, if there are 3 persons in a sentence, and sentence followed the plural verb and subject followed, first of all second person is used, thereafter third person, after it first person. As for example, it can be written here, you, he, and I were present in the meeting. You see here, you find here, first of all you have been used, thereafter it has been used, after it I has been used, and all have followed plural verb. All means second person, third person and first person have followed plural verb. So in this type of sentence, plural verb is used. The next, if the sentence follow after in the middle of the 2 subjects. If the sentence follows after in the middle of the 2 subjects, the singular verb is used. As for example, a student after a student was seen in school. Was seen in the school. A student after a student was seen in the school. As per rule, you find after in the middle of the two subjects, a student and a student. And in that case, in that condition, singular verb is used. What is used? Singular verb is used. Next example. Walk after walk was seen in the pasture. Was seen in the pasture. Here the same rule has been applied in this sentence. Here it is found after in the middle of the two subjects, boy and was. Thereafter singular verb has been used. So it should be in our mind whenever the two subjects associated with after in the middle. It means after has been used in the middle of the two. And at that time, what is used? Singular verb is used. Singular verb is used. Next, when the two words scissors and trousers are used, they follow the plural verb. The two words scissors, S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S, and trousers, scissors and T-R-O-U-S-I, trousers, follow the plural verb. Follow the plural verb. The plural verb. That is, scissors and trousers follow the plural verb. As for example, scissors are sharp, S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S. Scissors are A-R-P. Scissors are sharp. Trousers are long, T-R-O-U. Yes, trousers are long, costly. Trousers are costly. Trousers are costly. Now here I have written scissors and trousers both have followed the plural verb. It means the words scissors and trousers always follow the plural verb. Whenever we have to make it similar, a pair is used. Whenever we have to make it singular, whenever it is changed into singular, thereafter singular verb is used after using a pair. A pair. A pair of scissors has been purchased. A pair of scissors, S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S, has been purchased. Has been purchased. P-U-R-C-H-A-S-E-D. Come to the point to understand. I have already told you the word scissors and trousers follow the plural verb. But whenever a pair is used, thereafter it is changed into singular. It comes to the singular. As for example, I have written a pair of scissors has been purchased. A pair of trousers. A pair of trousers has been pair of T-R-O-U-S-E-R. A pair of trousers has been sent to my brother, B-R-O-T-H-E-R, to my brother. Here you see, plural singular verb has been used. Here singular verb has been used in case of using the a pair before scissors and trousers. Again I am telling you, scissors and trousers always follow the plural verb. But whenever a pair is used, that those words are used in the singular verb. Thereafter, whenever the two words are associated with of in the middle, the verb is used according to the subject that comes before of. Again I am telling you, whenever the two subjects associated with of in the middle, the verb is used according to the subject that comes before of. As for example, here I am going to write down that when the two nouns, nouns are associated with of in the middle, in the in the middle. In that condition, the verb is used according to the subject, according to the word that is used before of. When the two nouns are associated with of in the middle, in that condition, the verb is used according to the word, that is used before of. Pay your attention, there are two words, and two words are associated with of in the middle. The verb is used according to the subject, as per the subject that comes before of. As for example, here it has been written, the quality of these books, and verb has been used is. Why? Because according to quality, not according to these books. Here verb has been used, qualities, and thereafter here are used instead of is, because here are has been used according to qualities. So as per the definition, as per the rule that has been given, that whenever the two words are associated with of in the middle, the verb is used according to the subject that comes before of. Here quality, so you have been used. Here quality, that is why are has been used. the words information, the words information, language, advice, poetry, and brain. Always follow the singular form. 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 The words information, luggage, advice, poetry, and braid always follow the singular verb. Some words are also like scene and scenery. They also.
सर कितना देर करना है? कितना देर?
Class. The words information, luggage, advice, poetry, and braid always follow the singular verb. Always follow the singular verb. Suppose that poetry is the spontaneous of overflow, powerful feelings recollected in tranquility. Here, poetry has been used in singular form. Suppose that the word scenery, the scenery of Kashmir is very fine. No, here I am writing information. No, whatever information that has been given by him is correct. Here information has been used into the singular form. Braid is also used in singular form, luggage is also used in singular form. But when we have to write down many, give the plural form of these words, we may write in this way. He had got several pieces, P-I-E-C-S, pieces of information, from the newspaper, Here, pieces are indicating plural form of information. He has got several pieces of information from the newspaper. I have eaten 6 pieces of bread. He has given several pieces of advice. In this way, advice is used in the plural form. Information is used in the plural form. Again I am telling you, I have got many pieces of information. Here, information has been used in plural by using the piece, and piece has been made pieces. And that is why, in this way, the sentence is written, and after it, the sentence is quite correct grammatically. Next, nobody, anybody, somebody. Nobody, somebody, anybody, and anyone, always follow the singular verb. Always follow the singular verb. Always follow the singular verb. Anybody, nobody, somebody. Always follow the nobody, somebody, anybody, and anyone. always follow the singular verb. It means these words, nobody, somebody, anybody and anyone, no, always follow the singular verb. As for example, it can be told, nobody has come to meet me, has come to meet me during the period of my university, during the period of my university. A-D-V-E-R-S-I-T-Y. Here, has been used after nobody. It means nobody follow the singular verb. Thereafter, somebody has told me this news. Somebody has told me this news. Here somebody has been written in the singular form. So those words that have been told are always used with singular verb. Always follow the singular verb. The word all follow singular and plural both. The next rule, the word all follow singular and plural both. No. When it depends upon the writer, it depends upon the gestural mood of the speaker. What is his sense of taking the all, either in singular or plural? If he has started from the very beginning to describe the situation, condition, to take the all in a singular form, he has to go with the singular form. If he has started telling all with plural concept from the beginning, thereafter he has to go from beginning to end in the plural form. So it depends upon the sense. In what sense all has been taken? In what sense all have been taken? No, that is why it is the intention of my teaching is to say all is used in both singular and plural. It depends upon the writer, it depends upon the speaker, in what sense he is taking the all. If he is taking the all from the very beginning in the singular, he will speak and he will write the singular concept. Either he begins to write down the plural concept of all, it means he will write and he will take all in the form of the plural concept. As for example, we can say here all is well and all are well, both are. Here both are right. I am writing all is well. Thereafter I am writing all are well. It means here both are right. Here all is given singular concept. Here all is given plural concept. I have already described it. It depends upon the concept of writing. It depends upon the concept of feelings, emotion, feeling and sense. Therefore, one can take it in this way to write. All is well and all are well, both are right. Next, each and every always follow the singular verb. Each and every always follow the singular verb. As for example, every student of class 12 is present here. Is present here. Present here. Here, every has been taken each. Thereafter, each of them has come to meet me. In the next sentence, each of them has come to meet me. 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 Each of has come to meet me. Each of them has come to meet me. No? So, here I have written every and each always follow the singular verb. As for example, I have written every student of class 12 is present here. Each of them has come to meet me. It means each and every has been used. Each and every has been used in the singular concept. What concept? Singular concept. So you have to pay your minute attention to understand. Thereafter, some of the nations follow the singular verb, but they are plural in hearing. As for example, United Nations. United Nations of America is a powerful country. Is a powerful country. It means here United Nations, but it is used in the singular form. In hearing, it seems to be plural, but in course of using, it follows singular form. So here it has been used. United Nations of America is a powerful country. Some of the books, they are used in singular verbs. As for example, Gulliver Travels is a good story of adventure. Gullivers is a good story of adventure. Is a good story of adventure. Is a good story of Gulliver's Travels. They are read as is a good story of adventure. This book seems to be plural in hearing, but it is used in singular form. Thereafter, some of the things also follow the singular verb, but they are used in singular pronunciation. Here thing means some of the subjects. Some of the subjects, they are plural in hearing, but they follow the singular verb. Suppose that mathematics is a good subject. Mathematics is a good subject. Here we find mathematics plural in hearing. No, it is the concept of one subject, that is mathematics. That is why here it has been used. Again, politics is an interesting subject. Politics, economics. Suppose we write here economics is an interesting subject. Economics is an interesting subject. Economics is an interesting subject. Here, economics is plural in here, but it has followed singular verb. So, some of the subjects like mathematics, economics, civics, and statistics, they seem to be plural, but whenever they are used, they follow the singular verb. As for example, economics, mathematics, and statistics. Dear students, near about I have taught you all important rules of syntax that is known as agreement to the verb. I took 3 classes. First day I defined what is syntax, what is agreement to the verb. The another name of syntax is agreement to the verb. Thereafter I told the verb must agree with its subject in number and person. Further I told the singular subject follow the singular verb and the plural subject follow the plural verb. Again, in this context, I told that any verb is found in its plural form. Whenever is or is used with the verb that changes into singular. I gave many examples. As for example, Ram is going to the market. It is Ram is singular and is singular, so singular verb has been used. Ram and Mohan go to the market. Ram and Mohan are plural, so here plural verb has been used. Go. Ram goes to market because Ram is singular and goes is singular. That is why this is quite appropriate and apt as per the rule that has been discussed, that singular subject follow the singular verb and the plural subject follow the plural verb. And examples have been also given. In this way, whatever I have taught regarding the context of the syntax must be followed by you. You have to consult many books, but two or three books are essential for you. If you have book of Nesfield, J.C. Nesfield grammar, you must consult. If you have book of K.P. Thakur, KKC, you must consult. After hearing my speech, whatever I have delivered, whatever I have taught in the context of the syntax. And you know very well, whenever you consult books, whenever you go through my video, whatever I have taught, these 2 things will be very helpful for you to learn syntax, to learn agreement to the verb. Whenever I get opportunity to tell you something, I always tell you, we should not forget, either teachers or students, to be self-studious. It means self-study is the best tool to get command over any topic, over any, you can say that, subject. Here, English you know very well, an important language. If your English is correct, if your English is good, if your English is strong, your every subject will be strong. So, first and foremost duty of you that you have to come to the point, come to the position to make your English grammar very strong. In this way, I have started teaching you one by one near about all the rules that are essential for you to write correct English. In this context, I taught you earlier sentence narration, and today is the end of my teaching of syntax. Most probably, I have taught every topic, every rule of the syntax, not topic but rule, every rule of the syntax, and I have also advised you to go through it again and again. After it, you have to go through the practice. You have to learn how to do the practice to make your English strong by using the correct rule of syntax. It means you have to go through the practice, and if you go through the practice, it will be also in your mind, practice makes a man perfect. If you are paying attention towards your practice, really, surely, certainly, your English will be a good English. Your English writing will be the quite correct, appropriate, and apposite. Whatever I have told regarding the context of the syntax, some of the rules are amazing for you. I have told 20 miles is a long distance. Thereafter, I have told 5 rupees is equal to 500 paisa. Here, these two words, 500, 20 miles, seem to be plural, but they follow the singular verb. How can you learn? You can learn by doing the maximum practice. And if you are doing maximum practice once, it will be in your memory forever, for good. You can't forget at all. Come to the point to understand. Because I am teaching, as well as I am inspiring you, I am motivating you to understand the importance of English, importance of grammar, importance of language. No, this will be very, very helpful for you in your career. And in this context, I also told you that you have to go through minute observation, what is told by me, what is written by me, what has been advised by me for making your career up to the mark. And syntax is the way of the purification of English writing. What I am telling you, sentence is the way of the purification of English writing. It purifies the sentence. If you know the rule of the syntax, really it purifies sentence. So we have to cram. We have to go through, we have to understand each and every rule, and thereafter it is a very, very observant thing. It will be a very helpful thing for writing a correct English, because the motto of our life, the motto of education is to write correct English. And if we know how to write correct English, thereafter everything will be okay. Now I have made end of teaching syntax. I have spoken, I have taught most of the important rules, and also I suggest you, I do tell you, I do advise you that you have to go through the books of English grammar, because there is no proper substitute of self-studies. Self-studies are the best tool to achieve the success of life, to achieve the goal of life. So it should not be forgotten. In any subject, it should be in your mind. So here, whatever the matter that is related to syntax, I am telling to go through the practice. Thank you. Tomorrow I will start teaching you another topic of English grammar. Thank you. Best of luck. Always believe in hard labor, and thereafter it should be in your mind, hard labor never goes in vain, and honesty is the best policy. If you are adopting the two things, you will get victory wherever you are, in any walk of life, in any sphere of life, in any field of life. Thank you.